Well, welcome back. I am experimenting with some texture today. I made some texture plates with just, it's hard to see that, isn't it? There we go. I've put down a big glob of gel medium, and it happened to be gloss. It doesn't have to be gloss, but that's what I have. And I just roughly spread it out, focusing on direction, using a palette knife. Gonna see what that'll do for texture. Then I thought, well, I have paint that I don't use very much. Somebody gave me a great big thing of purple, which I don't use that often. So I thought I'll just use some of that and see if I can get a different texture. I had a box that I had both sides of. Put the paint down on one side, kind of spread it out a little bit, and then I put the other piece of cardboard on and then pulled it back, and since it was so thick, it pulls the paint in a pattern called dendritics. And then I did it again, cutting this one in half, and then one more time, only this time I didn't cut it, I just folded it. I see lungs if I look that way, or maybe wings. That could be wings. Okay, so I just want to try them out today, see what we got. So I'm going to start with black. Then I don't have to think about color choice. Just get in there and do it. That was too much paint, I think. Too much paint. Don't think I'll be humming along today. My voice feels a little raspy. But you never know. Maybe I just need to warm it up a bit. Okay, I think that was just too much paint. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Pull. Ooh. I'm going to go with this direction. See what happens. I see some texture in there. It's probably mostly dry by now, so I'm going to let it dry for a little bit more. That's cool. I can take a picture of that and use the picture of the tool in the artwork too. Well, while that's drying, I'll just explain what I'm going for. Is I've been doing Ebenezers, and a lot of times you'll see them as a stack of rocks, which I did in my last video. People will stack them up. It's kind of fun. But I've also seen examples of it more, to me it looks a little more ancient, maybe more realistic, of where they just would take a great big stone and flip it vertical. If I do it like that, then I'm going into the camera. So I'll do it like this. They'd flip it vertical, and that would become a marking spot, can't get my words out. Stone of remembrance. So I'm looking for something that'll give me texture of rocks that are kind of stratified. That could have been taken out and set up right. Anyway, that's what the idea is here. I figure I could do a whole series of Ebenezers, because you can never have too many Ebenezers. Every day, every moment. Like the hymn, moment by moment, I'm kept in His love. Moment by moment, I'm kept wrapped in his love. I like that. Moment by moment. And I don't remember the words. I don't think it's quite as much as last time. I don't know, pretty slippery. Okay, I just need to get rid of some of this. That's what you do when you get too much paint on here. Put it other places. Okay, try this again. This time I'm going to try it this way. Not pushing too hard because I don't want to lose all of the texture. Getting some interesting effects there. Let's go for a print right away. Looking to Jesus till glory does shine, moment by moment, oh Lord, I am thine. Yeah, that's got some textures I could maybe work with. What happens if there's enough wet on here? Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's enough of that one. We'll see what kind of an Ebenezer I can make out of that. That one too has got potential. I see some vertical lines that way actually. Okay, now, that's going to take a little while for this one to dry. Let's try one of these other. I'm really going to try hard not to get too much paint. There, that might be right. See that? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's just go down the row and do this one. Let's just do a half page on this one. Oh, I forget sometimes you don't have to use the whole gel plate. Silly me, silly me. See what we get when we do this. It's going to be cool, I bet. And did I just jinx myself? Not that I believe in luck. Sorry, I'm mumbling again. Something I like about gel printing is how fast the paint can dry. You can use both sides of your paper. Oh, I'm not showing it yet. Ready? Oh. so awesome. Oh man. And how about this one? Oh my, that is so cool. That is awesome. Breathe. Yeah, that's got potential too. It's all about potential. Okay, we'll see what I can do with those. Everybody just does review at the end. There we go. Review. Review. Yeah, so cool. We'll see what I can do with those when I do my armchair arting. Well, through the magic of editing, I can make this seem like I've just switched chairs and started again. But it's been several days since I finished printing. I decided I was going to work with this one. Get this back a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little while for me to find the print. This one didn't have as much texture in it as I wanted, but all of a sudden I started looking and I saw right here in the middle, and I saw some edges up here at the top. I thought, that inspires me. So I loaded this into my iPad into Procreate, and I'm going to work with this. Okay. This will be a little different technique than last time. This is going to be more of a digital collage, and I kind of use this tool kind of like scissors, where I can go in and cut out my shape. So not sure where I'm gonna cut some of this part out, but yeah, let's go all the way over to here. Sometimes I can't quite tell what I'm going to get until I'm all done cutting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that. Doesn't look like I did anything, does it? There it is right there. Get rid of that. There is our Ebenezer, our stone of remembrance. And then I've already decided I like this background, so I'm going to throw that in there. Now, I don't want it right in the middle. So I'm going to move it over here. Make it bigger. Yeah, I like that. Now, I am going, what the advantage of doing it this way is, well, I can have a completely different background, and I can also put another layer in, make it a clipping mask, because that means anything I put on this layer is going to be confined to my previous layer. So I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. If I want some shading, seems like there's light over here, so I'm going to put some shading on this side. You see, it's only going to draw right there. So it's kind of handy for shading purposes. Can accentuate some of the darkness on that side. Let's see. Don't want to cover up too much. There we go. I like that. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. And I'm going to add another layer. Except for I'm going to add that underneath so that I can put some shadow underneath. No, I'm changing my mind. What I want is to copy this layer. This is another good, and choose the bottom one. This is a good way to make a cast shadow. I'm going to change that from the colors it is to just black. Then what I do is distort that. What I'm trying to do here is fade it out a bit. There, do I like that? And there we have an Ebenezer. Simple as pie. Turn the whole thing around. Grab all of them, even the background. And I'm going to flip it. There we go. And I think that might be my last Ebenezer for a little while. I think I might move on to a different subject. We'll see. I really like the way this one turned out, though. Yep. Okay. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.